Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to the best day of our lives. Of all of our lives, not just mine, all of ours. We have been waiting for this. I have been waiting for this ever since UFC 300. I've been calling for this fight. This is so far the best BMF fight that we have had for us. And I've came to my senses and I know who's going to win. It pains me to do this. But Max Holloway, your time is done. Nah, I'm just playing. Yeah, you think I'm a snake, dude? Think I'm a fucking snake? I'm a lot of things, but a snake is not one of them. Max Holloway is winning. Dude, y'all are doubting my man Holloway? Fuck no. Y'all thought I was gonna go for Charles? Fuck no. Max Holloway is winning 1000%. I'm not even like questioning it. Yeah, my boy Holloway is winning, but we're gonna get to that breakdown later on in the video. We've got a very at first, I dislike this card a lot. I was wondering why they always give Max Holloway the worst cards. Maybe because it's a BMF fight and it's not like that. It doesn't like mean that much like it does for like the lightweight title or like something like that. But it's Max Holloway. Why aren't you gonna stack the card? Like last year with Max and Dustin, that card was trash. So I don't get it. But now that I'm actually looking at it and seeing it, there is some stuff that I would change, like Rob Font and Raul Rosas Jr. I don't know why that's the featured fight. I would much rather see Gregory Rodriguez and Bruno Ferreira, but don't really matter. I'm not going to complain. This is a very good card. I'm liking the way it looks. I think there's going to be some knockouts. But yeah, let's get into it. Gregory Rodriguez and Bruno Ferreira. Real ballers know that this is a rematch. Real ballers know. We can check it right here. Oh, also, if you see that my thing looks different, I changed the theme because I saw that the light was making me look like I'm white. But, yep, right here, 2023. 3 years ago, they fought. Bruno Ferreira won. That was 3 years ago. Gregory Rodriguez is winning. Gregory Rodriguez, holy shit, dude, I can't use my computer. Gregory Rodriguez is a heavy boxer. He has good, I'm pretty sure he has good ground game. But he's mainly known for his power, his kickboxing. He's very dangerous from long range. He's very long. He's 6'3" and has 75-inch reach. And yet his power, he's literally a knockout machine. He did get knocked out recently against Jared Cannonier, but you know, it's Jared Cannonier. Like, it's the killer gorilla. Like, come on, man. And then we got Bruno Ferreira, who is also literally just another knockout machine. This fight, this fight could either end in a knockout or both of these guys could gas out and it would just be like a kind of uneventful decision. But even if it goes to a decision, which honestly, I think it will go to a decision. I just have it in, whenever I first saw this fight, I thought, obviously, it's going to end in a knockout. And I thought Gregory Rodriguez was going to knock him out. But now that I'm actually thinking and using my JV MMA YouTube brain, I can see this going 3 rounds and them just like going back and forth and, getting tired after the end of the second round or maybe halfway through the second round. Either that or Gregory Rodriguez absolutely slimes out Bruno Ferreira. But yeah, either way, I think Gregory Rodriguez is going to win by unanimous decision. And then we're going to next we got Drew Dober and Michael Johnson. If you don't know about Drew Dober, we can check out his record real quick and see how many minorities this man has beat. He beat Bobby Green, beat Terrence McKinney. He fought against Makachev. Okay, well, it's not really showing up here, but Drew Dober is literally the minority killer. If you have more melanin than him, you're getting slimed out. That's literally how it goes. And it's become like a whole meme in the UFC community and stuff like that, that he is the minority killer. But today, I'm defying the odds. Michael Johnson is gonna knock him out. Or do what Michael Johnson does and just, because both of these guys love to bring the fight every single time. Drew Dober loves to scrap, and so does Michael Johnson. We've seen Michael Johnson get wins over Tony Ferguson, over Dustin Poirier, and he had that great fight against Justin Gaethje, even though he lost that. Yeah, I feel like Michael Johnson has the potential to destroy the minority killer. And yeah, I think the odds are in favor of Drew Dober. I am going more against the odds in these with my picks, because well, actually, I wish it said the odds over here, but it doesn't. So I never know who's actually the favorite. But I'm pretty sure Drew Dober is the favorite. But let's check right here. Play some elevator music real quick. Okay, it doesn't even say it on ESPN. All right, Drew Dober, Michael Johnson. I'm picking Michael Johnson to win, and I'm very confident about these picks. Honestly, I think I actually cooked. Next we got Rob Font and Raul Rosas Jr. This fight is a rebook. They were supposed to fight a couple months ago. I don't remember for what card, but Raul Rosas Jr. got injured, and yeah, Rob Font had to fight somebody else in a very short amount of time, and he lost. But I think Rob Font's gonna win, man. Raul Rosas Jr. I saw his interview with Demetrius Johnson, and I don't know. I feel like this guy is pretty overrated just because he's chiwiwi shit. But and also he has very dangerous jiu-jitsu, but his stand-up isn't there. He's never had the best stand-up. He's only been known for his jiu-jitsu and his chiwiwi shit. But Rob Font isn't good everywhere the fight goes, but he's decent. So I feel like just if he's able to keep it up, keep the fight standing, I feel like he will be able to beat Raul Rosas Jr. And I do think that's what's going to happen, especially since he has more experience and Raul Rosas Jr. is just like an up and comer. He only has one loss, 12 fights in MMA in total. And yeah, Raul Rosas Jr., I don't feel like he has like the urge to actually genuinely fight. I saw in the Demetrius Johnson interview where he said that he wants to retire young, like at 25. I don't know exactly how old this guy is. He's my age. I'm 19. I could be what am I doing here? I could be in the UFC. You know what? The UFC arc starts now. And all of you guys are going to watch. No, I'm just playing. I ain't doing that shit. But yeah, anyways, Rob Font, I feel like he's going to get the job done by unanimous decision. Yeah. You know, I'm pretty sure the odds are in favor of Raul Rosas Jr. I'm pretty sure. And yeah, so that's a pretty good underdog pick that I'm pretty confident with, to be honest. Next, we got Caio Borralho versus Reinier de Ridder. Now, both of these guys are coming off of losses. Reinier de Ridder just lost against Brendan Allen. Caio Borralho just lost against Imavov. who is the number one ranked contender, I'm pretty sure, or number two, something like that. But Caio Braulio is like good basically anywhere the fight goes. He's a good striker. He's a decent striker, good boxing, good kickboxing. And then, he's part of the fighting nerds. He has good jiu-jitsu. He's Brazilian. And Reiner de Ridder is a very, very weird fighter. Like, he's very unorthodox. He moves weird. And I love Reiner de Ridder. I picked him every time he's fought. I picked him against who's the gentleman's name? Bo Nickel. I picked him against Bo Nickel. I picked him against Whitaker. I picked him against Brendan Allen. That didn't go well, but yeah. I'm still so. I remember telling my cousin, I was like, dude, you've got to fucking pick Reiner de Ridder against Bo Nickel. And we did. And we came out with some cash. But yeah. This fight, I'm gonna go with Caio Braulio. Just because I feel like the storyline. Every single one of the fighting nerds have suffered from like one loss all last year, and then all of them have came back. Mauricio Rufy came back and beat Fiziev. Gene Silva came back and beat Arnold Allen. Who's the other fella? Gosh, why do I keep forgetting these guys, dude? You know what I'm talking about. Wait, there's Mauricio Rufy, Gene Silva, Caio Braulio, Carlos Prates. Okay. And then Carlos Prates came back against Jeff Neal and Leon Edwards. So I feel like just for the storyline, I feel like Caio Braulio is going to win. They do have like statistics analysts that help them every fight they have to see what they can improve on to help them win the fight. So, I mean, yeah, that's always going to help you a lot. So, yeah, and Caio Braulio's big. So is Reiner de Ridder, but man, he's shorter than Reiner de Ridder and has a less reach. I don't know, man, but I just got a feeling that Caio Braulio is going to win. But I won't be surprised if he has trouble with Reiner de Ridder's style because it is very unorthodox. Once you see it, you're going to know what I'm talking about because holy shit, it's terrible. Now, main event time. Max Holloway and Charles Oliveira. Well, I mean, we're not even, like, we already know I'm going to pick Max Holloway. But it's not because I'm glazing. It is genuinely because Max Holloway is just better. Charles Oliveira has been improving his wrestling. He has always been the best submission artist in the UFC. But we're talking about Max Holloway, who is the most. He's the best volume striker. He has the most significant strikes in UFC history. Great kickboxing. He has decent takedown defense. Good in the clinches. So is Charles Oliveira. They're both good in the clinches. I feel like Max Holloway is gonna beat up Charles Oliveira with the jab. We saw Gamrot do it against Charles Oliveira, where he was just stunning him with the jab. We saw Ilia Topuria evidently knock him out because he was jabbing him, and then eventually he just hit him with the fucking hooks and then knocked Charles Oliveira out. Every single fight, he doesn't move his head. So not moving your head and, just walking forward against Max Holloway, who literally has the most significant strikes in UFC history, you're gonna get knocked out. I feel like with the way, like I just said, with the way that Charles Oliveira presses forward, and then anytime Charles Oliveira throws a punch, he leaves himself wide open, either for a kick to the body or, you can literally get perfectly countered if you do what Charles Oliveira does, which is literally just drop his hands after every punch. He's like this, and then all this is open. Literally everything is open. So whenever you're doing that against Charles Oliveira or Max Holloway, you're doomed because he is the best counter striker. He is the best boxer. He is the best boxer in the UFC. Um, yeah. And now, if it does go to the floor or to the ground, now we're in trouble. Because that's where Charles Oliveira thrives. I do if it does go to the ground, I would see Charles Oliveira, passing the guard and maybe taking his back or something, hitting him with ground and pound elbows and shit like that, and then eventually getting to the back and getting a rear naked. That could happen, but I don't know, man. Max Holloway saying he wants to submit Charles Oliveira. Yeah, you're smoking dog shit. There's no way you're gonna submit Charles Oliveira. Only one man has done that. It's Islam Makhachev, the GOAT. But yeah, man. I mean, Charles Oliveira, he's gonna be good in the clinches. Max Holloway does tend to leave his body open. So if Charles Oliveira starts spamming knees to the body while in the clinch, that would be very dangerous. I do want to see some body kicks from Max Holloway, and yeah, I just feel like the way Charles Oliveira fights, it's easy for Max Holloway to completely just counter him and knock him out. Because genuinely, if you rewatch the Gamrot fight, there was a point where he literally got stunned by a combo that Gamrot threw just because he was trying to like just because Charles Oliveira was trying to get the range from Gamrot, and he was just walking forward without thinking about the defense or the consequences of if you're doing that against Max Holloway, it's just gonna go bad. I don't know how much times I have to say that, but yeah, man, Max Holloway is gonna win by decision, but I can see round 3, 4 knockout, to be honest. But either way, this is the best matchup that we've had for the BMF title, besides probably Max and Poirier. No. This is better than Max and Poirier, 100%. Never mind. But yeah, I'm gonna pick Max Holloway by decision, but I do see around 3 or 4 knockout. Caio Borralho by decision, Rob Font decision, Michael Johnson knockout. And then, honestly, Rob Font knockout. Round 1. Round 1 knockout by Rob Font. Gregory Rodriguez decision. I don't know if there's any Cody Garbrandt and Zhao Long. I'm gonna pick Cody Garbrandt on that. Zhao Long he isn't the greatest. It's pretty favorable for Cody Garbrandt. Hopefully he, shows that. If somebody can pronounce this man's name, I'll give you $50. Someone please send me a voice note and tell me how to say that name. Yeah, well, Rodolfo. The fact that this guy is the first fight of the night is actually so sad. But Cody Durden, yeah, I mean, the whole card isn't the greatest, but the main card definitely carries it. Which is how it should be. But I don't know. I feel like we need more name value on the prelims and shit. Like, why do we have to go through all of this dog shit to be able to watch this? You get what I'm saying? But no, man, I'm grateful. This is a very good card. I'm grateful to see my GOAT again. If you can't tell, Max is literally my favorite fighter in the UFC. So yeah, it's gonna be a good a good Saturday. I can't wait. Um, I'll drop a breakdown video after it happens. Um, hopefully we go 5 for 5. I am pretty confident on that. So yeah, man. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.